time is 10:09, so I'll be up for about an hour. Oh, people. God, what's enough lamp? So, yeah, I got myself a cup of tea here, got a drink. There we go. So, same as the last 2 mornings, basically taking on my brother, but he's been well behaved and junk. I just left him to his own devices. Like, he knows that if he needs me, he can come get me, and that I'll do whatever I need to do for him. So, yeah. I'm not just gonna sit and play with my phone or lying around in bed. Oh, God. And I don't have to do this tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday, so when? So, obviously, first thing as usual, let's make the bed. Alright, I've done this. Alright, so I'm not working today, which is great, because honestly, the last 2 days have been okay, but yeah, I'm happy to have a night off. So, yeah, another drink of the tea. Like, I'm not British, I'm Scottish, but this is kind of funny that there's a lot of tea drinking already in this vlog. If you must know what number of what this is number 302. Yeah. So, I don't know everything, honestly, to add to that. Today is the 7th, I think. It's the 7th. Fuck. Today, time doesn't fly. So, today I'm the same thing, watches my brother till my dad gets up, so, yeah. Funny enough, I never touched any of my snacks last night, if you've seen that vlog. Still sealed. Yeah. So, I'm just not going to be doing too much. I have family coming tomorrow. They're going to be staying in a hotel and they're going to be pretty much with us the entire fucking weekend. So, that'll be fun. Yeah. Trying to just sit on the shelf that's like there. TIE Fighter. So this is one of those ones where I just have almost nothing to talk about for some reason. But yeah, so most likely to just watch my brother and dad gets up. He'll go get my little sister and he can watch the two of them while he gets my stepmom, and those kids are just fucking mental. So that's the nicest way to say it. So I will be working tomorrow, but tomorrow I'll be actually able to upload an episode of Figure Friday to my main channel because I'm not doing college in the morning. So I'll be able to do things for to watch. Tell you how that sounds like that was great. Put that on mute in case anything that song gets in report what's on. The professionals. God, the whole point, guys. I'm not so much. No offense to deaf people. I call her a blind guy. No offense to deaf people. I just don't want to sit and watch that. I'd watch it the wee guy was in there because I find that to be a distraction. Let's see. If a British kid went to an American school. See, I'm not a fan of the whole roadman fucking gangster bullshit. It just annoys the fuck out of me, those people. So funny enough, you get those, those gangster wannabe people. Like, if you live in Glasgow, you know they're fucking everywhere. Those gangster wannabe little pricks, honestly. And they come into the store, right, and it's the way they talk to you is hilarious at times, but it also pisses you off. Like, I get you want to talk like that with each other, but be a bit fucking normal when you're dealing with this. One person going like, alright brother now, well you got any lighters? You wanna fucking speak clearly with me. What a cunt. And then you get the one that gets knocked off followed by the security, because when you're there for security guard in our shop, he doesn't need to stand at a desk, he circles the entire shop in and out aisles. They always wonder where he gets up. See, when you dress, like, take away that guy in that image is dressing out with a hood and all that. See, when you dress in a way that hides most of your appearance, you're gonna get fucking pulled up. It's ridiculous. And the class discrimination, don't fucking go around like that. This guy does it, it's quite funny, although personally I'm knowing the way that these people act, it just annoys me. Or to be fair though, I'm not a big fan of the way city folk are either. Me who grew up in a fucking countryside. I'm gonna watch some of that stuff. Anyway, gonna be doing a few other things today. We record a few videos for the second channel. Who knows? We'll see what goes on. I'll see you guys whenever I see you. Right, so it's just went 1 o'clock and I'm getting to have an hour before I have to set it with my siblings again. My dad dropped home, so he went to get my sister. He and my brother and sister through the living room, which is other side of this wall. In case you've not seen other vlogs, I've been going through old M&R Productions videos. Like, it's one of the fun things I've seen these videos when they came out, but I'm getting bored, so I'm going through them. Honestly, having my brother in here is a bit irritating. It always starts off okay. We sat and watched the Star Wars or Clone Wars movie, and I'd say he was entertained for the most part, but it was kind of funny. He did take interest in some of it, although always after a while he can't sit for anything. He starts to irritate people. I just realised what he set his banner to. Only the best is good enough yet. I go, no. Oh, good news. I found that guy's eBay store. I remembered he had a website, so I went on there and holy shit, he had some good cones. Obviously, certain ones cost more, although there's a lot of the cone troopers like, oh, that hasn't made and will never make. It's like, some of them I will buy. I'd like to have at least one custom cone in 2022's army. I don't want to spend too much. I'm going to buy one of the cheaper ones. Like, I was going to go buy a Captain Rex, but £40 all in. Sorry, 35 standard, I like 40 if you want all the special weapons in the head, but do you know what, I'd be on the part, I'm not caring about the heads. Like, he will give you a black head underneath, or he'll give you the custom printed with that character. I'll just go black heads, because I'm not really bothered, because most of them spend the time with their helmets on, but I go for one of the cheaper £20 ones, like Camino Security, and just like some of those clone legions. Kinda cool just to have one in the army, and if they're as good quality as they are, then who knows, every couple months I might buy a new one. But, yeah, so that's where they're just having lunch and stuff. Obviously at 2 o'clock I'll have to sit and watch them again, but today I don't have to go to work. Yay! No, I'm actually quite happy and excited that I'm not working, I get to chill out. Yeah, I give my brother this book to read for him, but I'm just shift that up there. I'm dealing with this when I feel like dealing with it. Alright then. Let's fill it up. I'm just going and watching old reviews, like 2013 sets or older. Like, the set has, obviously the video was published, like, way newer, but it's like, this is a 2004 set, which I've been looking at buying quite a bit. But no, I've decided with myself I can spend up to £100 on eBay getting a cone ship or something. Then I can probably spend about 20, 30 or so, get myself a nice custom cone to lead some cone troopers, not so not the set center. Probably end up buying more of these, if not end up, buying some of those concept minifigure packs, but yeah. Me and my brother messed with the minifigures for a bit as well. Some of these drawers look like the prequel era, these two need to be filled up a bit. That one's just kind of miscellaneous. That one also Return of the Jedi, Empire, and New Hope and stuff. I might look at buying some, maybe a minifigure just now, just out of boredom. Like a cheap one just to add to the episodes 1 or 2, but probably not. We used the last of all my juices, so that's fun. That sounded so fucking wrong. Well, do you know what's kind of funny? Having to watch my brother for so many hours, it's kind of like having a Zoom class at the same time. You have to get up early, you have to sit with him, you get a brief break, then it's back on. Fuck. And I've really just picked up on that, that's kind of nuts. Still got these things to snack on. I'm surprised myself that I've not really opened these up yet. Let's open them up and let's give them a taste test. Alright, I think I've gotten into these. Oh, right. I see it. 1 second. So, right, what flavour are these again? These are ultimate cheese. Right, so they're not spicy ones. I'm not a fan of the spicy stuff. So, right, a bit. Let's give it a try. That's good. 100%. Can have a drink. Loved it though. 10 out of 10 on those are nice. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch this. I'll probably see you after I've watched them again. See, around 2, my dad will get my stepmom, so I'll have to watch the kids again. So, yeah. I'm gonna go do that. I'll see you guys probably after that. Right, another update. So it's 20 to 3 basically. We're just coming up to that. I've done the dishes, I've done all that stuff, just munching those crisps, and apparently an orange of some sort. My white thermometers are quite bathroom so I can use it. And my dumbass brain's thinking about rearranging my goddamn shelves again. Brain, cut it out. This is not funny. Anyway, yeah, a part of me thinks it's like, how could you do it? But then again, on Tuesday I'm going to be going to the Lego store, so it's like, I'd rather mess about with it based on whatever I buy, which is fun. Also, cannot stop looking at those custom clones in between a couple of different types. So I decided not to go for any of the expensive ones. Right, let me explain, right? So basically £20 to £25 is like kind of the standard, kind of like normal troopers, but just done in custom style, like a regular clone, maybe a regular 501st or something. Anything like 30 and above seems to be like the Commanders, Commander Fox, Captain X, all like the crazy detailed ones. I'm gonna go for one of the more basic ones, just start with. So in between this custom AR Arf Trooper, which has like the kind of camo markings on it, and then this other one is a a Camino Security clone, which is like, they're both the same price, they're all like 20, and I'm like, these are cool, just to start to see if they're really good quality, then yeah, buy more of them. Other than that, I'm still going, I'm on 3 years ago, just going down the rabbit hole of like, more production videos, because I have nothing else to do in my life. In fact, I'm going to open that window. It's not too bad outside. Well, I want to get a drink. Yeah, this is still lasted. Not down the last of my juice somehow. But yeah, I'm getting that impulse to rearrange my shelves and it's annoying me. So like, oh, what could you do? It's like, a part of my brain's like, add minifigures, but some of them you can't really add minifigures to. It'd be a bit difficult, but yeah, screw it. Who knows? I don't see myself redoing my shelves. Like, if I am gonna do them, it's most likely if I do decide to do them, right? That's if. But if I do them soon, because I know that even though the things I'm gonna buy are the Lego sorts are gonna be like either more of those 501st battle packs to build up the clone army that way, or just more or just one of those minifigure packs. I'm like, that's how I am. So like, I had the same shelf arrangement for quite a while, and then once I bought the Death Star, like back in early March, I bought that over a month ago. I've had it for probably nearly a month as well. In fact, nearly in my possession a month, although it's not been built as long as mine. It took me quite a few days to build. I'll try and see if my sister's at the toilet so I can go. Let's see. Obviously, I'm not going to show it on camera. Alright, she's finished. I'm going in. Don't know when I'm going to see you. If I'm correct, this is the 4th update. This is. I don't know. Anyway, it's 6:15. I've just got my dinner here with. No, that's not all that was part of my dinner. I've eaten all the chips for some reason before making this update because I take that through when I get the opportunity. But yeah, and some fish cakes. Oh, there's a chip. There is Easter egg. Something remains. I love that now, actually. I've just been watching videos on the internet randomly, just like out of complete boredom, to be completely honest. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm not in work. In fact, I got very spooked when my work app updated. It's like, oh fuck, don't tell me this is one of the famous last minute changes where they change something and then they act like absolute cunts if you don't do it. I was like, oh god. But yeah. Oh, as you can see, I did not go for my idea of changing my shelves, even though I'm super tempted. I'd rather wait and see what I end up buying in the next month or so before changing it again. Regardless, so there's two things that will remain permanent. The minifigure drawers will stay up there, stay down there, and the Death Star will stay up there. So I have to work around those things because as much as having those there worked, I like more. I like this more. This arrangement is a bit more beneficial. At least I find it to be. The only thing I really need is the labels. And honestly, I'm gonna go online to see if I can get any episode 1 figures. Episode 2 figures cheap. I feel like adding a figure or two to this. Because I can do it for relatively nothing as well, so yeah, the temptation is there. Yeah, who knows? It's just myself, so yeah, I'm gonna go, obviously. This isn't gonna be a long update. I'm gonna eat my dinner. Then we might have a long update. I don't think we've really had any updates that are, stupid long so far either, so that's something I honestly. Who knows, this vlog could be longer than I think it is. I don't know. I'm gonna eat my dinner. Alright, so it's 20 to 7, and I'm actually surprisingly being productive. So I'm going to show you what I've got going here. So I was bored, right? And I'm going to have to sort all that stuff out, and then I realised I've got basically a surplus of these bags. Let me show you. Again, the Death Star, because thanks to that I have so many, and I use a couple to back up sets, but I've got a whole bunch of just these Ziploc bag things. And all my spare Lego pieces are kept in shoe boxes. There's one here, there's that one there. I'll bring you guys over here. There's a whole bunch more boxes. Now, I'm decided to bag these up. Because I want to get one of these tall storage things, right? The tall thing that's like 4 drawers tall. I think I want to put one there. I think it's the last usable place in my room for something like that. And I thought, if I have all these parts in bags by colour, I could just throw them right in. And while they're in the shoebox, I want to keep like that until I deal with it. So it's all the parts, basically. I go through them, look for the black pieces. Then once all those are done, I'll do the same, but light grey and the dark grey. And I don't know if I'll finish this entire box. I don't know. It depends how motivated I'm feeling. But for instance, take a couple of these black parts like this. But then see, I used to build a lot of things like, on my Lego channel. You can go back and the last time I built in the Lego community, it's called a mock my own creation. I used to do some pretty good ones. Well, about me. I don't think I've built one, or at least a really good one, in about a year. I just don't really have the space to do it anymore. I remember if you guys go well over a year in the vlogs, I had a giant table that I used to go do things on. Don't quite have that anymore. My review and filming space is up there, and that's what I have the base. I'm doing with the base plate, so it's kind of like. It just means whenever if I do feel the need to build something, I can. See, I do have this little space. It's not big enough for the grey 48x48, but that green base plate that you can see next to those drawers, well, that is the correct size. to go on there. So I got another one of those. I could probably build something, but I don't see that as being likely. So I've never actually invested money in parts either. It's all just spare parts I've got. There's one time I think I did is I got this bulk of pieces. Probably what, 6 years ago. It's the only time, and then actually no. When I go to the Lego store, I usually buy a pick-a-brick cup even if I don't use the parts that much. What I would like to build is Geonosis since we got those new Clone minifigure packs, or they were new in January. I would like a few of them and get a couple of Geonosians, a couple of clones. But yeah, I'm just doing this. Sometimes I just pick up handfuls and dump them out and just separate the black parts, or sometimes I'll just randomly, pick it up. There's a black part. Oh, there's one there. That kind of thing. And just going between both, and just mix up a bit. Again, we'll see how this goes. The one disadvantage though to me getting one of those would be I would have to change that because it would block out those drawers. I won't be able to pull those minifigure drawers out so well. So again, I am still thinking if I want to buy one of those, but regardless, having these in bags would work a hell of a lot better. So that when I go in this, I'm not sifting through 3 different colours, black, grey and dark grey. I just have them in bags. I can empty out the individual bags. Obviously, again, I have a whole big surplus of parts, but yeah, I just don't really have the time or the space to build more. At one point, my Lego YouTube channel was all about that. It was, I used to do one every 2 weeks at one point, or it was something like that. And I thought that was really good. I might use some of those clear pieces, by the way, to make some ships look like they're flying on my shelves. I am debating doing that. Not sure if I'm going to quite go through with it, so I'm going to make some progress, and then I'll see you maybe once all the black parts are sorted. I have absolutely no clue yet. Alright, it's about to click over at 7, and all the black parts are gone. Can't see any in there, apart from the wheel, that tyre piece. As for that, I can't be bothered removing it, so I'll just put that in the grey or something, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just going to quickly zip that over. And yeah, shut. For crying out loud. I've just realised this bag's no good. I'll get another one that might be. Got a replacement bag, so let's just empty this out. Right, let's transfer all that into that. Alright, so this is rather irritating. It turns out it's me that's ripping the bags, but screw it. I'm not going to do the other ones tonight anyway, because I'd rather do other things. Just bang in here right now. I wanted to build half an Lego at one point, and this had all white parts in it, and as it turns out, I never stuck with that idea. Got that box put away in there. So, one thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do something down here that I wanted to do. Let's get down here. Right, so you get that over there. If I'm going to move this planet set up here, that's just temporary because I'm going to actually do something. Pull this forward a bit. I'll put the planet behind it. Right, watch. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I'll put it behind it. Because I'm going to put something else there. No, it's not another storage item. No, I wouldn't mind another one. There we go. Put that. And then break everything, because that's the final step apparently. You know what, that's not the worst look. So, in this space here, I'm going to go grab the thing that I'm putting in. See, it's over here somewhere. Right, so I've got this. Basically, the plan with this is I'm going to slot it in here. I need to find another minifigure tile place. That's why I originally opened that box. I need to give this a quick dust as well. In fact, where's the brush? Right, I've got this brush. Oh, that's clean. Alright, it's looking all better. So yes, there is one of these missing. I took it off for some reason and never put it back on. I'm guessing there'll probably be some in there. So yeah, let's pull this out, because this is something that I have not even looked in a long, long while. Well, because I don't really go through it that often. So this box contains all of my not Star Wars figures. All Star Wars ones are in here. But this contains, you know, some CMA. Oh, there's some stands right there. Alright, we're golden. Let's repair that. Ah, yes, perfect. So my idea with this is I'm going to put it down here because it fits, you know, rather nicely. In fact, I might even put some, I think I'm going to put some of my rarer figures on it. So that's kind of my idea that I've got. I'm actually going to be grabbing a couple of things out of these. I want to display that Halo Master Chief figures or some of those other kind of custom ones in some places. I don't know. I feel like I'd like to have some minifigures out in some ways, so yeah. I'm going to put some of my rare ones. I might not stick with it. I might just put it back to the way it was, but I'm going to at least try and see how I feel with it. So I'm going to pull this out obviously. Put it up here and I'm going to add some of the minifigures. You know what? I'm not going to. I've changed my mind. I'm actually going to put this up there and I'll deal with it when I get the opportunity. I've kind of thought there. So what? These minifigures, I'm not going to keep it permanently. I'll end up changing it like in 2 days and let's be honest, it's not going to look that great. As for that, I'm just going to put the planet set without knocking that over. Funny enough, when that fell a minute ago, well a couple of minutes ago, it didn't break into a million pieces. It's quite a strong set. Only some of the back pieces came off, so if I put this set like that, move the planet like that, and there we go. It's back to the way it was. I feel it would just work better. As for all these minifigures in here, I think I'll let's see, I'm gonna maybe use those stands in other ways. I don't know. Although I feel like that Master Chief is worth having out, given it's a bit of an odd custom, but let's get that out. So for now, this is the only minifigure I want to display. This one has some sentimental value. So if you recall at the Comic Con vlogs, I got this minifigure and I don't know, right? This is my main way of remembering Comic Con 2022. So I'm gonna put him here next to the Pod Racer. I mean, he's currently the only minifigure that I'm putting on display because the problem is if I pull out one Star Wars minifigure, I'm going to want to pull out all the Star Wars minifigures. So, yeah, I'm going to probably play about this setup a little bit. See if I pulled that, push that back a bit. There we go. So we got Master Chief right there. I mean, I did get other minifigures at Comic Con early, but I don't know if I really want to display all of these. Do you know what? I might actually quickly go through this, because I'm actually curious to keep forgetting what's in here. Because if you remember, I did trade off a lot of things. I'm going to go through that. So this first bag is just stands and pieces. You've seen that. This is the custom minifigures. See, this is the Series 22 CMFs, or what I have gotten of them. So if I always forget that I own CMFs, that's kind of crazy. Let's see, we got DC, which literally contains one figure. It's this leopard minifigure, which is kind of cool. So that's fun. Right, let's see what else do we have. Oh, this is Ninjago, which is a team I only really own 3 sets for, so there's not going to be much in there. A big bulk of the minifigures came in like the Ninjago magazines that come out monthly here in the UK, so there's that. This is Lego City, which contains a police officer. But these minifigures I got recently, brand new from a store yet. The Spaceman is from 2011 or 2010, I can't remember, and the Cop is from the 2012 Police Force Find for Lego City. So, fun fact. Here's another CMF line. This is the Looney Tunes CMFs. I always forget that I own these as well. These are quite cool from last year. Wow, these came out a year ago. I think this one we're getting this year is the Muppets. Let's see, this one will be the Marvel, which has got some pretty cool minifigures in it. But see, we've got Zombie Captain America, Captain Carter, Spider-Man, Zelda, White Vision. There's some pretty cool characters on that one. See what else we've got. Oh, it's all going to be the minifigures from the Speed Champion sets. Nothing special there. Let's see, what else do we got? Okay, this is weird. I genuinely thought I had traded all this off. Wow. Now I thought I'd gotten rid of all of these Star Wars mini sets. Now, because I know I got rid of all my sequel sets. The only sequel thing I have in my collection now is the Falcon. Wow, I thought I traded all these off. Wow, this has made my day. I might actually put some of these on the shelf. Let's see, we got a complete set of Series 21. Yeah, these are last year, so Series 21 in there. We got this one, and it's just kind of miscellaneous stuff like custom things I've made and random heads, legs, Emmett's in there for some reason. Got one of the Lego figures I made at the Lego store when me and Cody went up back in August. Yeah, some cool things in there. Old Lego Star Wars poster kind of thing. A Lego piece, which was like a Harry Potter piece for some reason. And in the last bag, I can tell you what this is. This is, I'm actually going to move it into the sets bag, but this is the Speed Champions 1974 Porsche 911 Turbo. See, this set got broken probably nearly, back in probably November, and I've never rebuilt it. All the pieces are here, it's 100% complete. I can't seem to find the instructions, I'm too lazy to Google it. So, I'm going to keep that separate as well as I'll just let you know where it flashed, but yeah. These two I'm keeping out so I can put that one elsewhere, and some of those on the shelf. As for all these, I'm going to put them away. I'm going to put my phone in for a bit while I put these away. So yeah, I know it's annoying with all the flash, but all those are put away. Yeah. Okay, so, there it is. So let me sort all that out. Honestly, it just feels like a Sunday, even though it isn't. Yeah, it's a Thursday. So, all the display is going back where it was. I was actually thinking about pulling all this out. I can't really be bothered. I have to do the dishes in 10 minutes. So, why don't I come back later on in a few hours after I've done the dishes and all that stuff and show you what I've done with those models. Obviously, this going there right now. So, yeah, I'm going to go mess around with those. I'll see you guys well after the dishes have been done. Alright, it's 8 o'clock. This vlog is actually a lot longer than I thought it would be. So, I have crisps, but I'm out of juice and everything else. I'm like, I want some snacks. I'm gonna go get some. So, oh yeah, what did I do for the display? I think I showed this. Yeah, I'm keeping the Master Chief next to the Pod Racer. Didn't add anything here. I had a couple micro versions of Venator. Well, Obi-Wan Starfighter, Anakin Starfighter. Come up here. Didn't add a thing. Got an Imperial Transport. Lux Land Speeder. I've got a Mini Tantive 4. That Y-Wing was already on the shelf. I did the Cloud City and Boba Fett's really fun. That's what I did there. The rest of them, which are in this bag, are either just broken or just don't really look good on the shelf or aren't really good enough to go on the shelf, so they'll go in that bag along with the other unbuilt things. Right, so I've decided I'm going to make a run to Tesco for some snacks. Aye. I'm going to the other day in that apartment, my brain's like, yeah, why don't you go up the new farm foods? And part is like, I didn't want to go up that end. Every time I go up that fucking way, I end up bumping all the fucking chams and fucking wannabe roadmen, all they call pricks. So I ain't walking up that way. Yeah, so obviously I'm in pyjamas, I've got showers like that. I'm gonna put some makeshift clothes on so we can bugger off to the shops. What I'm gonna get the rest, then go to the toilet, then we'll go. That's kind of the idea. Yeah, this vlog's end up being decently long. I'm actually getting changed as we speak. But yeah, let's quickly cut the camera, obviously. Alright, something's definitely wrong here. Alright, let's get the hat. Alright, somehow I don't need the toilet anymore, so I think I'll go with, maybe go to farm foods, I don't know. It's like they're open, they meant to have good deals. My dad got a bunch of those Dorito stack things, stupid cheap in there. But every time I go up that way, I just deal with little pricks. Just no. Just fucking no. And yes, Postman Pat is fucking here. Yeah, no. I am going to leave. I will go see you at whatever store I end up in. Or even ditch. I could end up in a ditch. Well, shit. So, as much as I would have liked to, I never got any footage at the stores, because when I went to record, I realised I didn't have that much space for photos in it because I had 2 vlogs already on my phone plus all the clips from them that were merged, so I understand the reason I still hadn't recorded today was those were relatively short, at least in comparison. Anyway, it's 5 minutes past midnight. I'm not even joking. Look, I've been watching The Professionals, but I've been on and off the toilet all night. I'm not feeling great. I keep shitting. I went and took a pill about 20 minutes ago. It's meant to stop that, and I'm not in as much pain. So yeah, I've been feeling great since I got back from the store. And I'll watch over so much I can try and change it as a more comfortable attire. Sorry, I got briefly distracted, but yeah. Hoodie off, but yeah, I'm just gonna basically, fix myself out. So there's these points over here. In other news, tomorrow will just be, I'll get to sleep in. I actually cannot wait. I'll be able to sleep till like 12 or something. I'll probably end up well doing that. Well, until I just wake up. Obviously, I'm working tomorrow. Well, in fact, no, I'll keep my wall over here. The stand is going back what it was before it died. Figured out a use for it. I can use that in certain videos, that's why I've kept it around. I've also found out that on Saturday there's intentions to paint the entire living room, which means guess who fucking gets roped in for an irritating painting session? Yeah, that's right, so that'll be fun. Also tomorrow there's got family coming over, we're having a drink when I get in from work, so that'll be fun. I should probably get some pyjamas on, to be honest. Something comfortable, so. Alright, I'm just gonna have a quick look. Just threw on the same bombs from earlier, I just kept the t-shirt on. Right. That was pissing me off. So, I do feel guilty for not making those updates, obviously I had my reasons. But I think I'll continue this on now, but we conclude around 1ish. Do you feel like that's a bit more fair? Anyway, I'm gonna get into bed and try and charge on get my house coat after I want that for some reason. Oh, and one thing I want to point out, I found a better alternative to paying 60 pence for bottles of juice at Asda. See these? They're not real Coke, obviously, they're Stockwell. They're 17 pence a bottle. I can get 3 of them for the price of one Asda orange. And that should taste fine. So, we did actually bought myself 2 bottles earlier. As well as some, I forgot what else there were, biscuits. You also got these crisps here. It's probably the reason I went down to the fucking toilet, but they look like I give a shit. Anyway, I'll see you towards the end of this vlog. Next clip will be the end, obviously. So, 1:07. We're ending, so I'm excited. I get to go to sleep and not get up till on my own accord. Bloody brilliant. I'm gonna take this off now because I'm trying to get into bed. So. second. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Obviously, tomorrow I'm working, and like I said, the next few days will be fun. I got bored, right? Because I spent a lot of time on the toilet, and I started to think to myself, I don't usually buy these, but Lego sets without the minifigures. I was looking at things like Republic gunships, ATTEs, Republic frigates, and I thought, see, I'm all in myself on 150 budget. I could get these without figures. I mean, it would take, like, I wouldn't be able to review them. But in some instances, we can go down ATTE for my clone army, so honestly, really just a bunch of random thoughts, but yeah. Yeah. Maybe watch another episode of Professionals and go to sleep. They are quite long, obviously. But these episodes are like an hour long, so you can see what I mean. What? That's 50 minutes. Keep in mind, these are on demand, so there is no adverts. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for a being lazy /work/ I think family gathering, basically. See you tomorrow.